Coco.
And I'm Jordan.
We're here with the Santa Barbara Middle School Teen Press, here with
Christopher Brady.
Joselo Baldarrama.
Buenos
He's from
dias.
Bolivia. Buenos dias.
Buenos dias. Okay, what is a day in the life like for someone my age in Runabaki?
En la vida de ellos, ¿no? La edad. ¿Qué es un tipo de día típical para los niños?
Bueno, en Runabaki una vida típica para un niño como ustedes es ir mediodía a la escuela.
So, people in your age, in Drury, Runabaki, go to school half day because they don't have the teachers to have the sizes of the classroom. So, a half day of school.
Ya, y en la tarde o el otro mediodía que tienen libre, ellos normalmente hacen tareas y algunas otras actividades, hacer deporte o salir a pasear con los amigos.
So, the other half a day, they'll either do work around the house, cook, or they'll go out and play soccer. They'll do their homework, and so some of that will be fun. But they do have homework like everybody else.
Thank you.
When did you decide you wanted to work with healthcare?
¿Cuándo decidió de trabajar con el salud? Yeah.
Bueno, esto nació cuando entré a la fundación. Porque, bueno, siempre estuve traté de ayudar a otras personas, no solo en salud, en lo que podía, pero se me dio la oportunidad el año 2004 de empezar a trabajar con la salud.
So in 2004, he was working with actually a big project setting up a national park. He's always wanted to help people. And then in 2004, he heard about the project when I was down there, and he decided, yes, he wanted to work with healthcare in 2004.
Okay. Who is a hero of yours?
¿Quién es el héroe de vos?
Bueno, hay muchas personas en mi vida que han marcado, pero mi esposa es mi héroe. Ella me ha encaminado mucho para lo que ahora soy.
So, lots of people have impacted him in his life, but he has to say that his hero is his wife because she's a teacher, sixth grade teacher, and he says that she is the one that just gets him going and has his focus on helping other people. So his hero is his wife, Tanya.
Thank you. Did you ever want to do something else in your life?
¿Quería hacer algo diferente en su vida?
Bueno, cuando uno es joven siempre tiene muchas cosas en la cabeza.
So when you're young, you always have a lot of things in your head that you want to do.
Pero el trabajo me llevó a lo que ahora soy y me gusta mucho lo que hago.
And then he did know that he wanted to help others, and then all of a sudden, yes, this is what he wanted to do, is work in healthcare and give back to those in his own country that don't have the resources that he has.
When kids our age on the Rio Bene think of America, what do they think?
So la gente que viven por el Río Beni, ¿no? ¿Qué piensa de América?
Muchas personas, la gente del campo no sabe que existe Estados Unidos, no sabe que existen otros países.
So most of the communities we work in are isolated. 10-hour boat rides, 12-hour boat rides. And the kids who go to school there, they don't really know that there's a United States.
Pero la gente que vive y estudia en Runabaki, en el pueblo de Runabaki, sí conoce acerca de Estados Unidos porque muchos ya han viajado para acá y han regresado y han contado sus experiencias.
But in the town of Ruri, the 26,000, that's where we have our office. When we travel, yes, they know about the United States. They know about America, and they're thinking about something that's beyond them. Pero ¿qué piensan de América? And some of these kids have actually traveled to America, but not the majority. But they have an idea about what is America.
Bueno, las personas que han estado acá siempre hablan muy bien. Les gusta mucho Estados Unidos por todo lo que tiene, los avances que tiene, la tecnología. Y bueno, lo mucho que tiene para ofrecer a todos.
But those who know about America, they're amazed about the technology that we have. Everything seems to be really organized, and they're very curious about knowing more about how a country can get so organized.
Thank you.
What has surprised you most about America?
¿Qué es la sorpresa mayor de América todavía?
Bueno, he tenido varias.
He's had a lot of surprises.
Una ha sido cuando llegué a Miami, el ver que todo era automático, que es una anécdota para mí.
And, his first experience, remember, first time ever out of Bolivia, he arrived in Miami at the airport, which is a big airport, and everything was sort of automatic.
Todo automático, uno colocaba las manos, sale el agua de la pila.
So when somebody is in the bathroom, they put their hands and the water comes out without touching anything.
Pone las manos y sale el papel o el aire para secar las manos.
And then when your hands are wet after the automatic water, you go to a paper towel thing and it's motion activated and the paper comes out.
Pero lo que más una de las cosas que es la anécdota de todo esto es que, estaba en el baño, al levantarme empezó a funcionar solo el inodoro.
So this is something that, to me, I'm laughing because we've been talking about this. So you're in the bathroom and you get up and it flushes automatically. So it's funny, but we take it for granted. And he was just totally amazed that you don't have to touch anything. That's one of the things. He has many more to talk about. But could you imagine that, your first day outside of Bolivia?
Are you enjoying your visit out of Bolivia?
¿Le gusta su visita afuera de Bolivia? ¿Le gusta?
Wow, sí, mucho. Es una gran experiencia. He visto muchas cosas que le hubiera querido haber hecho antes cuando era mucho más joven.
And he's experiencing things here that he's only dreamed about. So yes, he's enjoying his experience, and obviously we don't have that much time. But yes, incredible.
Okay. In Santa Barbara, if we get sick, we go to the doctor. If we get really sick, we go to the hospital. If we have an emergency, we call 911 and an ambulance comes. What happens when people get sick in Ruri? Is there an emergency if there is an emergency away from town, what happens? Are there ambulances?
Claro que sí. Aquí, cuando estamos enfermos, vamos al hospital, la clínica y tal. Y algo grave, el 911 ya viene automáticamente. Y en Ruri y en las comunidades, ¿qué hacen para los que tienen enfermedades?
En las comunidades normalmente, si alguien se enferma muy grave y la persona tiene un poco de dinero, trata de llegar a una población cercana.
So in the communities where we work, and sometimes there's only 20 people, 30 people. So when someone gets really sick, what they'll try to do is to get upriver or by the roads to a bigger community. And then?
Si no tiene dinero, trata de curar a su familiar, a la persona, con hierbas o con plantas, y muchas veces mueren.
So you'll try to get to somebody that is a natural healer, that deals with medicinal plants, right? And they'll treat themselves with something that's from the jungle, from the rainforest. But unfortunately, sometimes they will die.
En Rurrenabaque es casi lo mismo, porque si uno necesita una ambulancia, busca en el hospital, la ambulancia no tiene gasolina, no hay el chofer, no están las llaves de la ambulancia, o sea que uno tiene que buscar la forma de llegar al hospital para una emergencia.
So there's not an ambulance that you can call. The hospital does have an ambulance, but unfortunately, when somebody is sick, the ambulance won't have gasoline in it at times. They won't be able to find the keys. The driver won't be around. So there is an ambulance, but it's very unconventional. It's not like here.
In Santa Barbara, when we need water, we turn on a spigot and clean water comes out. How do people get water in Rui?
Aquí, como siempre, cuando necesitamos agua, la pila. Hay agua que es limpia, ¿no? Pero en Ruri y las comunidades, ¿por dónde viene el agua?
El agua que nosotros consumimos allá normalmente es agua sucia. Casi el 100% de las personas tenemos bacterias y bichos en el estómago o enfermedades estomacales.
So, in this area, the water is not pure, and he thinks that everybody about 100% of people have some sort of bacteria or worms in their stomach from bad water.
Ahora nosotros estamos con un programa de filtros de agua en la que estamos instalando mucho en Rurrenabaque, en San Borja y mucho en las comunidades a fin de que la gente pueda tomar agua limpia. Y está resultando porque el agua que sale de estos filtros es entre un 97 y un 100% de pureza, de limpieza.
So obviously we've been doing this health project about 15 years, but now I think it was 8 years ago, the team decided, clean water, that's the essential. So we've started a BioSand water project, and you can go on the web these days and look under BioSand water filters, and it's an incredible system. And when the water comes out of the sand, it's actually gravity fed through sand and gravel. About 90% of the E. coli and the bacterias are killed, so you come out with clean water.